All right, here we go. When it starts. I think we're on. Here we go. What is good, everybody? Back at it again with some more Diablo 4. We're theory crafting today on Season 11. Not just builds, but, you know, what's to come. What we're going to expect from Season 11. I will be playing some Spiritborn in the background from Season 10. We're on the, you know, the outs here of Season 10. One of the best seasons, if not the best season that's ever dropped in this game. But yeah, we're on the outs here, and we're just looking at the end game here, and we need to start figuring out how where we go in Season 11. So with regards to Season 11, we have the mobile explainer open here. So if you guys have any suggestions, I think the first thing we got to do though is we got to make that eagle evade Spiritborn, because this is going to be for sure a staple build. Now I don't even know if I'm going to be doing build guides going forward, because I think Season 11, sorry, is not going to be giving us anything that we haven't seen before. So I think maybe I can direct you to the builds, but I don't think they're going to be much different from the previous seasons. However, I digress. Let's keep going here though. I'm going to make these builds regardless. I'm going to make these build guides for you guys regardless. Just simply you have some sort of context as to what you need in terms of build. Eagle Evade Spiritborn is probably going to be one of the best, you know, builds again, of course. Nothing else has changed here. We could simply just keep it the way it is going forward. It's essentially going to be something like this. I like to add either Rocksplitter in or Rushing Claw, and then we're going to probably have the Jaguar. Then we're probably going to have Ironhide. Off the top of my head, I haven't played this game in a while on purpose because I kind of wanted to miss it before coming back for a whole another season. And again, this very well might be a season that doesn't last very long, so we'll see. Anyway, we'll leave it like this for now. Well, I know we're going double eagle because we probably want double eagle. In terms of what do we really need to make this build pop off? I mean, essentially, we just need crit. We know what we need here. Not conceded. Crit. What? Have they changed up all the aspects too? Oh no. They've changed up all the aspects too. So redirect. Oh, so this is how they're doing that. You can't just. Okay, yeah. So redirect for sure. In our amulet, we're gonna want probably conceded. Right. And then we're probably gonna want unyielding. And then we'll likely want, I don't know, or probably some random ring, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Crit. And then we want adaptability, curse touch. What else could we use here? Plains power got buffed. Recalling feathers? No. There's one with what's it called though? It's like something feathers. I mean, realistically, this is probably what we want. We probably want Band of First Breath in there, just to give us some extra damage. And then it's gonna be very weird to see what the builds actually will come of the builds. Oh, we do know it's gonna be this. Oh yeah, even doing this is kind of like it's giving me the heebie-jeebs. So I'm like, man, I know what's coming with the season. But here we are. We got to test it to make sure. Ooh. Oh, okay. Cool. Change up some passive skills. Interesting. Dodge chance. Okay, that's the same. They've increased this multiplier a little bit. Definitely gonna go Ironhide. Oh, counterattack is what we want. Actually, I don't even know if we want counterattack this time around. Definitely want Ironhide. We just need the passive. Okay, wait a second. They've changed a lot. They changed that passive, that key passive around. Okay. Yeah, so this is strong. And how I know that's because they nerfed it. That's how I know. Potency skills. We're gonna go like a full-blown eagle here. I like rushing claw, but attack speed and cooldown reduction. I thought they were changing this back to something else. Yeah, I don't know. Probably want toxic. Let's put one in there for now, and then Ravager. So that's our 2. And then I think we go the Hunter to keep it reals, and then we do something along the lines of this, and then we go this one, and then the world's our oyster here. This might help with proccing Ironhide over and over again. But we will be using gain. Cooldown reduction. Maybe. So maybe this actually prompts us to go. Oh, we did go. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we are going that. Okay, yeah, I like it. But this is just for utility. Well, this probably will change to like Rocksplitter or something like that. This probably will not be. Yeah, I guess so. Do we go counterattack though? But we gotta look at what they changed. I have a funny feeling this is going to be necessary too. We don't care too much about Thorn's damage, do we? Yeah, so maybe it's not Toxic and we go Scourge. We just want the second update there. And then Ravager, we just want the passive. Okay. That's pretty good. This is... Okay. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then they're probably going to want... How many points do we have? We still have 19 available? Okay. So we probably want the cooldown. Nothing is core, so we don't need core ability. The only thing we could do here is make it like a gorilla skill too. But if we rock the Ami, yeah, we might want this. Because if we get the... Yeah, if we rock the Sunbirds, which we probably will be rocking. So it probably looks something like this then. Conceded on the gloves. Yeah, and then it'd be Sunbirds. Yeah, boom. Something like that. Yeah, that's cool with me. And then... I'm trying to think of armor that we need. I really want to see the new boots work. It's Emissary, is it? They don't have it yet. Path of the Emissary. There it is, yeah. See these boots on there? Probably gonna want some sort of defense. This is fine for now. This is, we'll call this it a draft. S11. I usually just kind of tag it with my name though, because I'm always offering up something a little different, a little bit more explanation. We have the video here. This looks cool for now. I don't know if we definitely need loyalties, right? We're definitely gonna want loyalties mantle. Let's go these uniques. Jansen Shell. Shroud of False Death is the best. I don't know if they nerfed it, but you know, I try to stay away from the mythic unique items because I really don't think that everyone will be able to achieve that. So I stay away from them. They changed protection of Prime too. Armor ranks to defend the maximum of temerity. Yeah, this might be the one defensive stat that we get here. Yeah, disobedience might come in handy with unyielding hits just for now. And then we can go Jansynth. We can go this if we get the if we need it. So something like this, essentially. This is like the non-mythic version of what the build will probably look like. And we still have 13 points to spend. Golly. So that means we can really juice some. some of these skills. Our basic damage right there. Thunderspike right there. We're not really too much about resources, but this is all pretty good. Damage reduction might be helpful. I mean, they're talking about how okay, it's both of those are good. Let's keep going here. I just want to kind of have this build done, and then we can like we know for sure this is gonna be. I still haven't changed much of these yet. Eh? Yeah, we can just crank up the ultimate, and then we could put 4 more. Four more points. Core skills. Nope, don't care about that. You know what? Let's crank it into the cooldown. There we go. Boom. Something like this. Okay. Paragon board. The best part of the Paragon board. I don't know if anyone's watching right now. If you need help with the Paragon board, let me know. I can kind of give you some general tips on what the best is. I'm going to go with Spirit. It's our first one. Spirit, yeah. It's always cool when we get to see like changes to the Paragon board. Just simply because I don't think there's any this one. They didn't buff anything on the Spiritborn. I think I think Viscous Shield is always a safe bet. And the idea is you always want to end with the most dexterity points are. So let's go straight. Ooh, they did change some of the nodes though. Yeah, that's an interesting node. Damage while barrier active. Okay, hold on. Poisoning damage. No. We want no. Oh, maybe we just get it out the way. Hubris is always cool. No. Talent, right? Yeah, we want talent. You know what? I take that back. We don't want talent. We want colossal. Let's look for one that's either intelligence or one that is non-physical damage. Okay, this will come important. Yeah, let's go canny here. This will be more important. Because then we're not forced to take unnecessary risk. Something like that would work, right? Though that is beneficial. So we could actually just sure. Yeah, more intelligence the better. That's kind of crazy though. I just want to come up. Boom, boom, like that. Right? Because you come on, boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Yep. Okay. Drive. Convergence is the complementary board. So now we got to go into convergence. This is a board that I might actually want to put up here. Because I mean, then again, we could just kind of, let's get to the next. Oh. Unless we use some, this looks like a crazy board. If we go across. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it's way more to get out. But something's telling me to invest heavily into this board. Similar to something like that. Right? Because you might want that. We want to invest into... But then, yeah, so this will have to be perfect. So this will have to be talent. That's a lot of... I'm gonna see if I can do it in 200. If I can't, then we'll switch it up. Let's go talent here. Let's get our... Yeah, that's good. These are all beneficial. Just straight up damage. 40 on the nose. That's a lot of investment into one board, though. Sapping's always good, too. Let's try something else. Drive is good. Better medicine. So all we really need here is... We have 2 more, so it's revealing and sapping. Or do we go drive? After winning 10 usually do... Oh yeah, drive's huge. 60% damage increase. Okay, yeah, we gotta go drive. Ooh, this is the kind of board you can use as a split board. Okay, hold on. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna rework this. Let's move this board out of the way. Yeah, this is a crazy thought. We're just gonna have to run the sacrifice here of... Yeah, it's just too much. So what's happening here is you're usually supposed to end up where the most dexterity is, but we have a board that can effectively split, and then we can... I'll show you what I'm talking about in just a second. Just a second. Movement speed, total armor, maximum life. Oh. So maybe we rotate like this. Just go straight. Straight up. Straight up. Right? And then eliminate. This is good, but I don't think it's that good. So let's see what else we got. Colossal's always sweet. This Jagged Plume, where we can just dump. Yeah, we could just dump dexterity, right? I don't want to put too much extra though. Yeah, that wouldn't hurt. Ooh, we're still shy though. Oh, because up here. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. What? Oh, boom. There we go. 35. Boom. Okay. Then we gotta find our way around this. There are a lot of points we invested now. I like that better. Probably could have done this board a little better. We swung it this way. Hold on. Yeah, Paragon board, guys, is like it's a crazy math equation. If I rotate it, oops, rotate board. Right, now we're in that same. But if I rotate the board like this, I potentially have access to... So I'd have to do something like that. Right, because I want that maximum life. And you got maximum life on 2 opposite ends of the screen. You want that max life, guys. Okay, so the only thing that makes sense is what I was doing. And it'll be a late game achievement to get the... Yeah, we'll just go back with Jagged Plume. Perfect. Just reorganizing these as I go. Okay. Now we can go sapping or we can go revealing. Yeah, it might be sapping. Just give me the 60 damage. Okay, cool. So this is what I was talking about before. So effectively what we can have is, so we have easy access to the glyph. Right, and then we can have easy access to the legendary node. And still maybe come out plus, you know, a certain amount. Let's see how many glyphs we spent. We still have 20, so 200 is about like the average what you'll see when you're near the end game, or like what you like when you can have like all the boards, and we still have 20 to spare, which is really good. So I'm gonna try and keep it under 200 for all like the casual players and such, because you don't want to go over that too much. Like 250, 230 is like deep end game, right? And most times you're not really getting there. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, but not normally. This is a good one. Just want to make sure I'm not missing one. I feel like we are, but I usually go fulminate, but to increase the lightning damage, but it's not bad. This is, I think this is better, but Fester, Colossal. This is good because we get free resolve stacks just for being. I think it's good, but we could. I think we can just play it safe and go this for now. Do you think? Yeah. This is just a safe bet, even though we don't need resources. Okay, cool. So we're under by 13, which is perfect. So what I would do in this case is I'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is probably the best one we have, is this increased damage to elites and critical strike damage. And then we'd want the, yeah, I think we're getting enough non-physical damage. Oh no, we messed up. We messed up. How many left? Okay, so we're gonna take that back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So we can't do the X show. Let's leave it. As long as we're under 200, I'm happy. So that's more realistic. Let's make sure we didn't do that on any other board. Oh, we had an extra one there. We might as well get that intelligence there. Just make sure we didn't miss any other legendary node, because that can be a pain in the behind. We screw that up. Now we got it. Okay, cool. That's probably the longest. That takes probably the longest to do is that Paragon board, guys. So there you go. That's over with. We still have, we're on the 200 point mark, which is great. Yeah, so this will be the season 11 draft. Divine gifts. Here we go. Ooh, they're both good. Let's go down to, let's do Duriel first. I think his is kind of briefly gain maximum barrier after becoming injured. Refill healing potions every 20 seconds. Okay. Pangs of, can drop sockles and health tide, doubled while purified. Okay, I'm getting these regardless. Okay, so yeah, definitely Essence of Pain will be purified. So this will be purified Essence of Pain. Corrupted. Yeah. So I guess it'll just always be experience. I guess that works out. Essence of Lies, fortify 1% of your maximum life. Unless we're doing an overpower build, this doesn't matter. I think that's what we want as our Purified, and our corruption will be the essence of lies. Cool. Nice. And we'll go. Yeah. Easy. Okay. I feel like this is what's going to be for most of them. This is the hardest one. I feel like resistances might be the... Yeah, I think resistances might be the best. Maybe we can always switch it around. Hard Mercenary will always be Subo. We're going to go straight into the crit strike path, which is boom. Yep. Yep, that's the path. Boom. And our reinforcement will always be Varanya, but there's an opportunity on Thunderspike. Sweet. Hey, how it plays, yeah, I can fill all this in. See, I don't like to make builds before the season actually starts, but this is just a good head start, right? Sanctification. So let's see what we got here. Gem strength in this item. Chance for... Ooh, that's pretty good. That's probably what we want. Ranks to basic attack speed, all stats, critical strike chance, cooldown life on hit. Poison, lightning, dexterity, maximum accelerating, yeah, I mean, if we can get extra aspects, why not? Are all the aspects available? Oh, wow. Fell Soothsayer would be sweet. But once you sanctify, it's bricked, right? Like, yeah. Once you sanctify, it's bricked, dude. Yeah, this one is awesome. Chance for projectiles to cast twice. Tempering will be primary Eagle Hall spirit damage or Kill Volley? No. Storm Feather potency. Weapon type modifier. We're probably gonna want polearm. And we're probably gonna want priority. Probably crit damage, dex. Maximum life. And then we're gonna want if we can get vulnerable damage on it. Oh, yeah, it'd probably be this, right? And then we'd probably go either crit damage or maximum life as the sockets. Definitely crit damage. And vulnerable is good too. But this is kind of what we'd want. This is like the ideal weapon here. Sanctification. Ranks to all skills, critical strike, chance, maximum fire, lightning damage, dexterity, accelerating. If I could, does it? Can it? Oh, what the heck? That's just all aspects. Okay, cool. So you probably don't want the. I mean, maybe you do want the aspects, but probably not. I think ranks to all skills is crazy. Yeah, easy. Sockets. If it's still armor, it still gives us armor here. And it still gives us all res. Yeah, we're probably looking at skulls and everything. Our only ring here will be... Oh, it's modifier. Does it have all resistance? We get poison resistance pretty good. We can get lightning resistance pretty good. Probably want something like shadow. And we want attack speed. Crit damage, dex, max life. Easy, tempering modifier, storm for the potency. Sanctification. Ranks to all skills, total all stats, good chance. Lightning damage, dexterity percent would be crazy. Why not? Sockets, Skull. User, sanctification. I feel like falling feathers might be the move. Just to add a little zazz to it, you know? We could sanctify everything. You know, I'm interested to see. Even as a weapon too, like even Wushu Nakpa might be like. It sucks that we can't unless we can get the imprint on a weapon. Like, can we? Is that possible for sanctification? Because if that is possible, I would like Wushu Nakpa's. I don't know. We're gonna leave it at that for now. We're gonna leave it as is for now. I think we handled the gloves too. Yeah, this is the only other thing we want. Probably armor, attack speed, crit, or dex, and max. We don't need crit anything. Because as ego, you're critting every other attack. So let's make sure we didn't make that mistake and put critical strike damage is good. Okay, cool. Yeah. And if we sanctify it, tempering. Can we put anything on those? The question. Eagle damp, storm feather potency, easy. Sanctification here. I'm gonna go dexterity % again. Just kind of crank our all stats there. I don't know if we could put mythic unique stuff on. Of course, that's what I would recommend we do, right? So we got our leveling path. We got our Paragon board all figured out. We got all our divine gifts. We've got that. Nice. Okay, cool. So this is kind of like draft season. This is leveling. This is level and end game. Just that type of build, you know. End game. So we're gonna save draft. Yeah. Save as draft. Yeah, we don't want to publish it yet because it's a draft, you know. So let's go back to my profile here. Yeah, so this isn't published yet, but this is something we're working. If you're playing season 10 right now, guys, I have a bunch of builds here as well for season 10. If you guys want to go check them out, they're all here. I got everything from the Evade Eagle Spiritborn to Payback to Razor Wings and Touch of, I think it's, whoa, where is it? Oh, here it is. Touch of Death. That's it. Cool. All right. That's one build. Oh, we got logged out. Let's try it again. All right. Some theory crafting. See how else this works. Okay. Pretty cool. Little copy. Let's see if this crushing. I just want to test and see if this crushing hand build is still something here. And then we'll go make a crushing hands build. So we're gonna have to essentially reconstruct the crushing. I want a crushing hands build again. I know it's possible. I just want to make it. Just want to make it something here. Let's pop or that. That's good. Let's see if it still works. Yeah, it's still good. Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, this is the crushing hands build. Cool. I didn't even publish this one yet, but it is what it is. Okay. Okay. See what else we got here. All right, yeah, it looks like crushing hands will be viable. We have to reconstruct it or deconstruct it and then make it back for season 11. Let's see what we can do. Some of these chaos perks are really what make this build so strong, right? GG, buddy. All right. Pretty strong. Oh, these aren't working anymore. Okay. Can we level up anymore? No. Yeah. All right. Let's look at this build and then we'll reconstruct it. We'll deconstruct it and then reconstruct it. Let's see what we get here. Okay. All right. So we need harmony. Okay, so okay. Yeah, that might screw it up. Okay, let's go back to the mobile explainer here. Let's create build. We're gonna go barbarian. Gross. Let's go my build. We're gonna call this what do I call it? Harambe's paw. Was that it? H paw? Harambe. Let's just call it a Sun Wukong for now. Let's go season 11 draft. This is crushing hands, so let's refer to our handy dandy spirit hall here. So we're going Eagle Jag. So that worked. And we're going crushing hands. We're going simply Quill Volley for the evade mobility, nothing else. And then I believe we're going Ravager. We're probably going Toxic Skin. We're probably going Armored Hide for sure. Yeah, we're going Armored Hide. Ravager, Counter Strike, Counter Attack. And we're going to Protector. Okay, so it looks like we needed the Harmony of Ebawaka. We needed the Hashii Kasungi. Okay. And then for the weapon, which sucks. So this is the thing with Chaos Unique. So for the weapon, this is great, right? But there's Sepizontek and then there's Rod of Capuleke. The question is, what do we invest into more? Sepizontek, obviously not, right? So we're gonna have to get the Rod of Capuleke in there somehow. And we're also dropping Fist of Fate. So it's probably gonna look something like this in the end game. Like, unless we could just drop Rod of Capuleke. So let's just keep it there as like a placeholder for now. I really don't think this is gonna stay. Because we need crushing oh my gosh. Unrelenting. That's it. I was gonna say unyielding. Unrelenting. Unrelenting. Right? We're gonna need that in its best form. Then we have it's no longer a basic ability. Oh no, it is if we keep a rod. So maybe this is the way to go. So we go Moonrise and adaptability. All right, let's see if this Moonrise, dude. Moonrise, yeah. And we go adaptability. Okay. Gloves are good. Yeah, we don't have Fist of Fate anymore, and we don't have Rod of. Yeah, this is crazy. Chaos Uniques being gone is absolute travesty. Really makes the builds suck. We'll see. Maybe we could throw maybe it's like a Thorns build now. I doubt it. Let's keep it the way it is. Janseth is good. It's just a good overall, right? And then we can go boots. We can go like duelist or something. Right, we go duelist boots, and then we go. Okay, hold on. Let's humor the thought. Let's humor the thought that we don't go. So let's do unrelenting here. Let's just humor the thought that we don't go Radakepuleke. We just go Harmony of Ebawaka. Right? That way we're getting the trifecta. All right, let's just dream for a minute here. And then there's no, we don't want growth. No, we want resolve, right? Force power, is it? Yeah, this is the one. This one just got buffed, so we're gonna want that. We're gonna want that barrier. And let's say, so crush it. Okay, hold on. No, this will be conceded. Right? And then we'll have we're gonna have Hashi Kasungi, but it's just getting that cooldown reset on that ultimate all the time. We'll have to work that out. And but that might make them a brawler a good aspect too. And then do we go unyielding? Do we just straight up go unyielding? Right? Because we're going Jensen, so shell. Like, do we just go straight up unyielding and just maybe swap this for like something else? I don't know. Let's see. This looks good so far. Right, so we're making Crushing Hand, an Eagle, and a Jaguar, if I'm not correct. Yep, Eagle and a Jaguar with Hashi Kasungi. So we'll probably, yeah, we're gonna have to go the evade. Yeah, we want evade, then we want Crushing Hand. Then we're gonna want this. They're both good. We go Radakepuleke, we could double down on this. We'll see. We'll see if Radakepuleke is even, you know, viable. Yeah, we're gonna want the Ravager. Where else did we go here? Ravager, Counter-Strike, Ironhide. Okay. So Ironhide again. This might be good. Definitely gonna want that barrier. Oh, we don't want thorns for barrier. We want barrier generation. So it's gonna be all three. So we're gonna. This is where we dump all the points. It will be a Jaguar skill as well. Oh yeah, we get Counter-Strike. Get Ravager for the teleport. Oh no, not that one. This one. Yeah, probably want this with the vulnerable stuff. That's good. Yep. That's a whole lot of points right there. SGE. Crank her up. 3. I think we don't need all this. Yeah, we don't need the potency skill. We just need the reset. Maybe that. But we want... I mean, we can go one of the two. Let's see what we're doing here. That's what we went with, eh? I think Prodigy's Temple is going to be more realistic. But let's go Prodigy's Temple for now, because we're not getting that instant cooldown reset anymore. We're not getting the cooldown, I mean, because it's not a basic ability, right? So Crushing Hand and the other abilities will need some sort of like immediate cooldown. So we're going to go Prodigy's Temple, but it might very well be Vital Strikes. But this is just a draft. We'll test it when the game actually goes live. How many points do we have left here? We have available 7. Okay, so I think we got the damage covered. We just need to invest into some damage reduction. And we have 3. Okay, sure. Well, all right, looks good to me. Let's keep it moving here. Paragon board. Yes, let's do the Paragon board. How do I have it? Whoops. How do I have it set up here? Paragon. Yeah, convergence. Viscous. Sapping and revealing, right? Okay, cool. I remember that. So we're going to want sapping. I think this is the way it should be. Viscous, then convergence. And then revealing. Just should look like this. We'll make this board work. We will rotate the boards as it needs to. Right, boom, boom. Go on here, just a huge investment, right? Boom, boom, walk up. This could be you, boop. Oh, this might actually be the perfect placement. Okay, we'll get back to this. We'll do this offline. This part's boring, I know. But for this build, we don't want moving speed. Yeah, we probably want purified resistance. And then again, we want this one. Purified. You direct out 10% starting. I mean, these will be switched out. These will be interchanged as you're doing things. These are just basically juicing the mechanic of the fortify. Actually, might be the one here. Yeah, these are just essentially juicing the. I don't think you're ever gonna want that healing. Maybe you will. Maybe you will want that healing potion. Oh, sorry. I think I did backwards here. We want this one, and then we want boom. Always, guys, always go Subo and Varanya. Subo is just too good, especially if you're playing solo, or like just say not even if you're playing solo. Just like I just think overall, it's just a good, just an amazing. It gives you a map pack. Like it's pretty crazy. Okay, cool. I mean, this is looking all right. I wish this was the Rada Capuleke, but we can't. Can't do that. But I wish it was the Rada Capuleke. It might end up being the Rada Capuleke. Like one already, I could see like Venom Brawlers. I might be able to take out. The idea here is that we're casting the Protector so frequently that this makes sense, right? Well, I'm gonna save it here for now. I'm gonna save this as a draft again. Save as draft, okay. Save as draft. Save as draft. Okay, cool. So that's Sun Wukong there. Let's go back into the game. What other builds do we have? We have Evade, Payback. I love Gorilla. Gorilla is my favorite Spirit Hall. Maybe Razor Wings. That might be a cool build too. Honestly, I want to see more leveling builds. I think I'm going to stick with those two for now. I really don't want to go into too much leveling builds. I don't know if anyone watching right now, if you guys have any idea how Discord works. So let me just give you this. I don't know if you're watching or listening, but if you are right now, I'm trying to make this Discord for us. It's called the Diablo 4 fam server. Like I want to be able to invite you guys here. I want to have a Discord server going. I'm trying to have this ready for the new year. It's might not be ready for season 11 launch, but I want to have it ready for the new year. So I have to do some research. But if you guys are watching right now and you have any tips and tricks on how to like create a server on Discord really well, just let me know. I'd really appreciate the advice and the help. I think it would help greatly for the community too. I've watched some videos. It's just nothing really sinks in. It's probably a me problem. But I'm trying to make it work. I want to have a server so that you guys can join and like chat. And if you guys need help, I'm also looking for moderators. So if you watch this channel frequently enough, or if you frequent the channel, let me know. And if you want to become a moderator, I'd be more than happy to have any one of you guys be a moderator, man. You guys definitely bring the energy when it comes to this channel and what it does. So thank you guys. But yeah, looking on like how do I start Discord server? So that's something I gotta do some research on for sure. I'm just wondering if anyone knows or has any idea how to set up a Discord server. I would imagine probably not. It didn't look easy online, but I don't want it to be easy. I just want to understand it, right? So that's kind of the gist of it. But hey, man, we're back playing Diablo. Diablo 4 looks like it's going down another path of another rework, so which is cool and all, but like it's cool and all, but I don't know. I think the loss of Chaos Uniques is really a kick in the pants, and that it's definitely gonna be felt. But I mean, they've also reworked the game so much that it looks like maybe it won't matter, right? Maybe it will, maybe it won't. It's gonna be interesting to see, but I'd really like to see what season 11 has to offer. I'm gonna give it a go, and if it's a good season, man, we'll play it out. What happened? Yo, what's up, bro? What's up, Vern? What are you saying, man? You're saying good to see you. Thanks for coming through, man. How you been? Yeah, Vern. So today I'm just doing some. So I'm just cooking up some builds right now. Right now we got, so for season 11 we got two, like Evade Eagle, Spiritborn, Crushing Hands. I think is going to be huge. I think we're also going to have a. See, brother, just thinking about what to make for the season. Yeah, me too, man. I think we're gonna have a cool. I think we're gonna have a cool Russian Claw build if I think about it. I think it might be in the same vein though as Evade Eagle, Spiritborn, but from the patch notes, it looks like they buffed. It looks like they buffed Russian Claw again, so it's gonna be interesting to see once the season goes live. What's funny though, if you go into these build planners, they said that they're switching around this specific key passive, or is it fueled? I think it is. Is it fueled? No, it's not fueled. It's this one. It's potent. So I don't know if this is still. I think they changed this to not be random cooldown and attack speed. It's gonna be like a damage multiplier. We'll see. I don't know. It looks like they did. But we got. I was just theory crafting and did two builds. So I got the Sung Wukong, which is the Crushing Hand build, right? This is basically what we're running. I didn't get to showcase this build in season 10, so I think it'd be a safe bet to bring it back in season 11. A Russian Claw Protector build. Yeah, I think that's essentially what's going to be. I think what's also so if we go into create a build, let's go create a build, right? So let's call this, I don't know, I'm going to call this Crushing Claw, which is pretty funny. Crushing Claw season 11. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, still attack speed infers. Yeah, I know. I thought they changed the patch notes to it's like a straight up damage multiplier now to Jaguar skills. I don't know. I think what's gonna happen here again is so. Harmony. What the heck? Am I tripping out? Oh, because I'm a barbarian dude. I'm a Spiritborn. So the only thing I want to see here is they didn't change anything for Harmony, right? Harmony of Ebawaka. Yeah, so this might be pretty good. So we got like Harmony of Ebawaka. It's a potency skill, so we might actually want Wushu Nakpa as the weapon, right? Oh, not Wushu, is it is it? No, it's the other one. Not Radicepizantec, it's Sustain War. So maybe this might be, right? And then we might be able to go the Russian Claw. The Ruthless Aspect. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. It's Russian Claw. There it is. I don't think this matters unless you go that specific passive, right? I also think Trample Judah is going to make a surprise appearance for the season, depending on how they bounce from BTR. Yeah, honestly, I'm looking forward to season 11. I don't know if you saw, I did a review, Vern. I did a review on the season 11, or like what I think is going to be season 11. I really hope that they're, I really hope that the season's good. Like I'm willing to accept that when the season starts, I might play it, and it might be, I might play it for maybe 2 weeks and then be over it. I feel like the Chaos Uniques leaving is kind of lame. I think that maybe even I feel like they should have left it in the game, at least letting us equip maybe one Chaos Unique at a time. Would have been really cool. Like it just had it in the game in some regards, because now we're compressing the builds back down to what it was originally. Like I feel like we're getting the Emperor's new clothing. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that story, but essentially this Emperor is being told that he's got the best clothes in all the land, and he's not really wearing any clothes at all. But the story is basically like they convinced the king, who's like, they convinced the king that he's got the best outfit ever, and he didn't. So I feel like every season now we're going to be going into this situation where these builds are coming out, and it's the same build over and over and over and over again. Right, but they try to present it as this new cool thing when it's the same build. So I feel like the builds will be compressed. So I feel like if I do guides or I do builds for season 11 going forward, maybe I'll do more things on the fundamentals and core of the game as opposed to like build guides. Yeah, good question. I might use Wushu Nakpa and Alacrity Aspect Russian Claw Protector build. Sorry for that. It's okay, man. It's okay. I'm just happy you're here, man. Yeah, this might be good. But anyways, I digress. I'm just trying to say my videos for season 11 might change to more like fundamental things on the core game, simply just because the game is changing so much. I feel like I feel like what's going to happen is a lot of the partner program content creators are going to keep dropping builds. They're going to do these build guides like you know, like their new builds when they're not. They're actually just builds that were always here. They're repurposing them as a new build when they're not. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I mean, I understand this is their bread and butter probably, but I don't want to be that guy that's like repurposing builds in that manner where like I'm dropping individual build guides. I just want to give you guys like the best guides ever. It doesn't have to necessarily be like per guide. I have some ideas that might just help. I don't want to repurpose a guide and act like it's something new when it isn't. So if I do a build guide for season 11, I'm going to be straight up and like state it right off the hop that, hey guys, this is a recycled build, but like if you're new to the game of Diablo 4, this build is definitely going to help you out. And then I'm going to work on some more core ideas for the game, of course. But right now we're kind of looking at you know, some other things here. Yeah, so we can have the Sustained War Cores or the Wushu Knockpaw. See, this is why I wish we could have one KS unique. Could you imagine just having, you know, the Wushu Knockpaw's gloves in this build in particular? Like, this is cool. This really focuses on the Rushing Claw do all the damage, but why you might want to run Wushu Knockpaws because more damage might come from the Protector, right? So you might end up dropping a Heshi Kasangi. So this is just kind of going on what Vern's saying right now, right? I even think Path of the Emissary might be necessary here, even though it just does a core ability. I mean, if you're darting around doing Russian Claw from our primary Spirit Hall, okay, because so if we're going Harmony, then we're probably gonna want. Oh, what do you think it would be? Huh. They said they're buffing the Centipede Spirit Hall too, but we'll see. So maybe you'd want like Eagle Gorilla, right? Right. This might be a cool boost. I don't know. Maybe, you know, honestly, going Russian Claw, you probably just want Duelist, man. I'm not gonna kid you. Path Emissary is cool, but I don't know. We'll have to test it out. I haven't tested it out long enough. Damages, yeah, for sure. So I feel like this is kind of like where we're at right now. And if we're going around an ultimate build, we probably want Vehement Brawler's aspect as well. And then we can go for like redirect for crit. Russian Claw is 30 times the damage and empowered by how many charges when it's cast. Heals 50 minutes, maximum guaranteed overpower. I feel like maybe this is the wrong move here. Maybe we want something. You know, I think we're gonna get a lot of power anyways. Maybe we just want redirect here for the crit damage multiplier, right? We just want redirected force, and we're gonna want like conceited. Just like this is like the run of the mill, right? Conceited, and then we're gonna want yeah, maybe Vehement Brawler because we're kind of running it back on the ultimate, right? Yeah. I think Duelist is definitely necessary. I'm gonna see if we got anything here for potency skills. You see things you can't type in potent and find. You have to actually know what you're talking about here, else you're gonna look silly. I know there's some. You know, I do like though. Forest Power, I really like this. And if it's a gorilla skill being, I know it sounds crazy. I think like something like this, the defenses will be necessary. I know it sounds crazy. This looks crazy, but I feel like this might be a good look just for. Oh yeah. Well then we're kind of going into unyielding hits territory then, right? If we're kind of yeah, this is a tricky bugger. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna leave these blank for now. I'm going to remove these. I'll come back. Yeah, I feel like they just buffed it, right? It's definitely going to be good for the resistances. The only thing the aspect of disobedience, I feel like is kind of redundant. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, all damage multipliers, but the only other damage multiplier we have is, I don't know what else we have. We could no, that increases. That does. I'm pretty sure this is a low-key damage multiplier. We could do something crazy like Wild Bolt, you know? don't think that works. Or we could just go. We can go Tybalt's. Hey. We can go Tybalt's. Right? Sneak in a damage multiplier with some all stats. We don't need the maximum resource, so that makes no sense. We're not using resources with Russian Claw. We're not using core abilities. Yeah, this is gonna be we're gonna have to. I'm gonna leave this one blank for now. We'll figure this one out. Wushu Nakpa or, you know, Sustained War. I don't know. They're both good. For me, honestly, personally, I don't, as much as they're increasing the damage for, I don't know if the damage is coming from Russian Claw, right? I think the damage is coming from what it can produce. And imagine this now, right? Because what's going to happen is we're going to be zipping around with Russian Claw, right? So essentially the build is going to look something like this probably. It's just going to be the reverse. It's going to be like it says something like increased damage. It would all damage. As long as it says something like increased damage, it will contribute to scaling damage stat. Or the pick either gorilla skill damage or Jaguar skill damage skill. Yeah. Well, I mean, if that's the case, you know, that what we're looking at, we're not like Mystic Circle. I mean, not Mystic Circle. What's it called? But it's like I feel like you're moving too fast. You're not necessarily in the Mystic Circle, right? Long enough. That's okay. We'll figure that out. I think this is pretty good. I feel like that Russian Claw damage multiplier though. Maybe it depends on what we're relying on more here. A part of me, okay, hold on, hear me out. Part of me feels like this is. I think this is gonna be like, okay, this is what I think it's up. I think this is what most builds are gonna look like. Just because. This is hypothetical, right? You let me know what you think, Vern, but this is what I think might be going on here. Right? Because you got Conceited, you got this. We're gonna. I know I like Heshi Kasungi too, but we're gonna drop this for now. We're gonna go something like this, and then we're gonna go Unyielding. Maybe, yeah. No, Unyielding. Something like this is what I'm thinking, right? And then we go in. I know the Protector's awesome, but maybe we go Hunter, right? We just go kind of pure Jag since we're right, but then we don't need the forest power. I mean, no, it'll still be a gorilla skill, so maybe. Right, so this would be like the other version of it, but then we're investing too much. So maybe, or maybe we keep it a buck, right? And then we go the other ultimate, what's it called? These Vehement Brawlers, and then there's it's the ultimate one. It's not Unrelenting. Vehement Brawlers. I know which one you're talking about too. I don't know it off by heart. I don't get logged out here. I'm pretty sure I have it on something. Let's go to town, figure it out. Yeah, I think this would be. I think that would be an interesting one. Starts with apologetic or something like appa something, right? Yo, what's up, Tekken Lord? Apologetic apprehension? No, it's called. It's like it's like appo something, right? Ah, there it is. Boom. Yeah, that's the one. So like something like Bang Bang and then like Heshi Kasungi, right? Just kind of have like a Russian Claw ultimate build with Protector. Cool. So that's kind of like the fundamental. I know it sounds crazy, but I think Evade's one of the best abilities just for the sake of mobility and such. I think it's one of the best abilities. So this looks pretty good. Right, if we go. Yeah, good to see you, Tekken Lord, man. Thanks for coming through. So I think this will look like what it will look like. And then what do we do? I think we're gonna go like maybe we just go. We're not doing thorns, so we go scourge, armor hide, right? And then do we go? We don't go. Maybe we just go counter strike, like this. Something like this. Something like this. Right? We're not going core or basic, so we definitely don't need to invest anything here. So this part might be tricky. You're just like over investing into yeah, that sucks. Or unless you do go like some sort of weird core build ability. You know, like you'd have to put hold on. Yeah, you can't hold on. You can't do it like this. You have to go one. Oh, so when you invest one skill point now, it lets you go over? Oh, so maybe they changed the way the passive skill tree works too. You just have to invest one skill point. Before you used to have to invest two. Right? Did I put one in here by mistake? So Duelist Apologetic, Plains Power, Wushinok Pi, and the Protector Unique. Castiel Ruin. You will own stack. Yes. So hold on. Let's do the passive skills first too. So I don't know if you noticed this, Vern, but like you only need one skill point to go to the next bracket, right? That's pretty crazy. So if we go 2, boom, we could totally skip all this, unless this is bugged. Yeah, we don't need any of this stuff too, which is crazy. We'll just go mobility cooldown for now. We'll invest the 5 into here because we're going to want armored hide up all the time. Let's go back one. Oh, armored hide, yeah. And then we're going to go Russian Claw. We're going to, I guess we invest just for... Yeah, that's what we want. And then we'll go Heshi. Boom. Okay, so this is where we want the free stuff, right? So we go 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. Maybe we'll leave it up. We'll go the full here. Yeah. So yeah, those are already, yeah, we already dumped the skill points there. I'm gonna wait till we have 1 point left and then I'll invest into the key passive. Definitely want the potency here. It's gonna be an eagle skill as well as a jaguar skill, as well as a gorilla skill. And then we're going to want probably barrier because of the new season. Definitely going to have that ferocity, life on hit. Okay, so we only have 3 more. Okay, so it's going to be 1, 2. No damage reduction. Hopefully we're moving fast up. I think there is a bug though. I'm pretty sure there is a bug with Russian Claw. When you're like, let's say you're just spamming. I'll show you guys. When you're just spamming Russian Claw back and forth, you're going to get rocked. Okay. What passive multiplier? What passive multiplier damage percent? We'll look into the sanctification for that. I feel like because we're going eagle, this might be it. But Prodigy's Temple might be sick. I'm thinking Prodigy's Temple, right? Every third, same basic skill increase all purchase skills running before 5 seconds. Every third. I think this might be it. This might be it too. Vital Strikes is really strong as well. We'll see. We'll leave it like that for now. But let's go. See, I'm almost thinking like Wushu is pretty sick. Ooh, could you do that to the main skill mode? Could you do that? You could do that, or the main skill multiplier, keep passive. Hey man, I'm glad Tekken. Yeah, I'm glad those are what they're for, man, just to help people. Love you. Could do the main stat or the main skill multiplier, key passive. The main stat. You think? So just run it back on this one. Increases all our stats by 100%. Maybe, yeah. I feel like this might help with the cooldown stuff because with the protector being on like a permanent uptime, we might want the Prodigy's tempo, right? I feel like the gist of this build is like we're spamming Russian Claw, and whenever the Gorilla's off. Maybe, yeah. I feel like we just need the Prodigy's tempo maybe for the cooldown, so that we have this like on a permanent cooldown, right? And then we have Russian Claw also available. And we also have Russian Claw available to cast whenever we need, right? We never want to have this not being able to cast. Which is funny when I think about it, because we might want this then, right? Maybe. I don't like the fact that we want Harmony of Iwaka, we want damage multipliers, right? So we might not want Jansen's Show. Do we have anything that gives us just alt damage for? I mean, we can do Shroud of Fall. I don't like putting mythic uniques on any builds because it's the when you actually see one, it's so late in the game. Definitely want that Jaguar secondary, right? Yeah, but then that nulls that nulls Harmony of Ebawaka, right? So now the build's changed. So what I'm saying is if we go Jaguar, which I agree we do need, then we're in the ballpark of not needing this, right? It's not a gorilla skill. So drop Eagle. So gorilla that. So then we're dropping Eagle. And then we're investing here. I kind of feel like Eagle's good too. I just think there's so much value in the Eagle. And it's the same. What's happening is if we're going anything related to the ability that we're using, maybe need the mix. I have a funny feeling this will work. I have a funny feeling this will work with Prodigy's tempo. I might be wrong. I'd like to test it. But I have a funny feeling this might work. I have a funny feeling this might work with Prodigy's tempo. We'll just have the uptime all the time. Right? It gives us unlimited cooldown essentially. If we're playing it properly. We'll see. Let's look at so right now, this is what we have. We can go Sanctification. Ranks to ultimate skills looks crazy. We want just, I guess ranks to ultimate skills is if we're increasing the base damage, right? Yeah, it's definitely worth testing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ranks to ultimate skills just for now. In the sockets, we're probably messing with crit damage again. Another season of crit damage. Right, so we'll keep that as that. Tempering. We want ultimate skill damage, right? Yeah, let's go. No, that's okay, man. I saw Tekken stuff. Yeah, man. He plays Mortal Kombat. I got some Mortal Kombat guides if you guys are interested in that as well. Got a whole bunch of that on the channel. Cooldown protection. No, where's our damage, dude? We just want ultimate skill damage. For alt damage too. Oh, can we? You think we just kind of like all invest everything into alt damage? Where's alt damage? I know it's here somewhere. Ultimate damage. Sanctification. Ranks to all skills is nuts. Cooldown reduction, we might not need it. Having another. This is like, but this is where sanctification is dreaming though, because you're dreaming. Like, you know, you can't select it. It's random, and then it's final, right? You're dreaming if you're thinking about like putting a specific aspect on there. You're dreaming. There's no way you're doing it. You have to put a. Yeah, you have to put a. One of these. I would say all ranks or all stats maybe. Gorilla skill, the ultimate damage and damage. You'll see. Yeah, sanctification though. I feel like I'm gonna go all skill to all ranks because you just want to. We're just increasing the. So let's do one ring ultimate skill damage then. Here, let's just. I'll do that later. So let's do. This is probably something we're gonna see. Right, we're probably gonna want something like this. And max life. And then tempering will go. So we went alt damage already. Now we want probably gorilla damage. Right, and then sanctification. I'd say we go. It depends on what that means though, right? And then this last one will go. Same thing. Damage. Maybe crit strike chance might be helpful. It's so hard. Now that we got 4 affixes to choose from, this is just insanity. Let's go maximum life tempering. Combination, eh? Potent, no. Gorilla alt. Just go crit damage again? No, that's just a basic bucket. Single masterwork and quality rank sanctification, your additive damage will be nuts. Yeah. Want to sanctify air perdition onto somewhere for the flat damage. Yeah, I know. I was looking through the sanctification stuff. It doesn't list any of the air. It doesn't list the mythic passives yet, which is obviously probably the best one we're gonna want, right? I wish we can get like a combination. How do we combine ultimate damage and gorilla damage? Do we just do critical strike damage? Maybe. And then let's just do ranks to all skills. If we can just keep getting ranks to all skills, that'd be dope. Let's increase the base damage overall. Sanctification, total armor. Cast. Chance for projectiles to cast twice. Wait a second. Does the protector become a projectile? Does that make the protector a projectile? That'd be sick, eh? Casting to the protectors? I don't think so. Yes, it does. Boom. That is crazy. I'm literally gonna put that one there. Total armor. See, it has all the aspects here, but it doesn't have the mythic stuff. All stats, critical strike chance on the helmet. I like total armor to be honest, but critical strike chance, all stats. I'm just going all stats. And then in the armor, oh, this is where we're gonna want the. You think we're probably gonna need earth and bulwark again, eh? Probably gonna go chem. Yeah. Let's just do the unique items first. Wushinok Pa we did already. Ranks to ultimate skills only. Two-handed. Jansen Shell. We can do another one here. All stats. Who knows? Just for now. This is all hypothetical, everybody. What I do want to duelist modifier. Ooh. Do any of these apply? Do any of these matter? Boom. Thank you. You're probably gonna want armor, dex, move speed, maximum life, something like that. Sanctification. All stats. Let's do it. They cast ultimate skill plus quack plus coaxial Concussive stop and protector get barrier. Okay, so we'll just go gather them. We'll just keep so let's go yeah, so we'll go Yule. Might be able to just get off of Moni, eh? Casting Russian Claw all the time. We might just be able to just proc it every time. Where's Yule? Oh, yeah, that works. Except they're opposite. Yule. Now, we go Ome, you think? Yeah, maybe. Wax. And then I'm just drop it in the helmet. We'll go. Barbarians work, right? Okay, hold on. So we can do like Ohm. Right? And then we could even do like something as simple as Chem, right? We'll be evading all the time with Thunderspike. I'll just be constantly casting Warcry. All right, this looks pretty cool. Okay, we'll test this one. Oh, we still have 6 available points. What the? Did we switch back though to Eagle? Yeah, we did. So that means 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. I think this is a safe bet. I think it's a safe bet. And then for this, we're probably gonna want viscous. Ooh, ooh. Then we're gonna want stack passives for damage. Yep. Then we're gonna want convergence. I think this is gonna be a mobile build, so we're gonna want drive. It kind of falls in the realm though of. Both of these are good, but this gives us a 60 times. Oh no, it's definitely revealing. Yeah, it's definitely revealing. So something like that would be like the spirit, the boards. Hold on. Right. So I'll keep this as a template for the Paragon board. That it's subject to change, of course. Movement speed. I just like the resistances. Like being able to like anything to cover resistances just is so good. Yeah, I'll take Essence of Sin here. Looks good. Yeah, I think we got a we'll call it like Crushing Claw. I think that's what we call it, Crushing Claw. Yeah. Unstoppable sounds really good. We don't need to fortify yet. That sounds really good. Oh, whoops. That sounds really good. Yeah, obviously barrier. And then healing potion will be something like this. My favorite mercenaries ever are Subo and Varanya. Boom, boom, boom. Whoops, no. Yeah. Back. Go back. All right, cool. So I'll just kind of set the bar low and maybe make 3 build guides. Maybe I'll drop them all in one guide. Who knows? I got some plans, guys. You'll see. And I'm sure you'll see it come to fruition. But it's all a matter of time. So it'd probably be better to do this when I have, yeah. Just give me it when I cast Thunderspike. Something like this looks good. I may use Shaco personally, yeah. Yeah, I try to stay away from the Mythic Uniques. I feel like not everyone's going to be able to achieve it. I kind of want to make something that I think most players will be able to achieve. I'm not saying, you know, all players won't be able to achieve it, but in some cases it's harder to acquire those specific multiple Mythic Uniques. All right, cool. So save as draft. So we got 3 We got 3 pretty chill builds. Thanks to Vern coming through and helping us out with that last one. Kind of we theory crafted something together. Vern, I really hope this comes to see the light of day and that there's a cool Rushing Claw build. And I'm sure if this is a really cool Rushing Claw build, someone's going to figure it out. Some pro players just going to have this out like day one and just kind of figure it out. Yeah, no worries, Vern, of course, man. And guys, Vern, go check out Vern's channel if you guys are watching right now too. He streams, does content as well, so go check him out. I could go one more. I think 3 is a good number. So again, as I was stating in the earlier in the video, I think my videos are going to consist more of the fundamentals of Diablo as opposed to the builds. And that's all just simply because I feel like a lot of the builds that we will be seeing this season they're essentially all just recycled builds. Nothing has really changed in the past like 3 or 4 seasons. So I feel like maybe I'll just kind of like be a little bit more creative with the videos I make for Diablo 4. Maybe I'll do more core based videos, like based on the fundamentals of what Diablo 4 is. 'Cause seeing as they rework the game and the expansions coming out next year, I think it might be a good idea to kind of stray away from the build guides, because I feel like I'd essentially be giving you guys the same builds I've been giving you for like since the beginning of Vessel of Hatred, and even before that. Like the builds haven't changed much. Chaos Uniques are now out of the game, which means the build variety just went out the door. We've just pretty much minimized the amount of builds that we can make now without Chaos Uniques, which is unfortunate. So that's why I'm saying I feel like me offering up making build guides kind of feels like, I don't know, I feel like it doesn't feel right in my heart because I've already made the build guides. So what I might do for the build guides that I do for the build guides that I put out there, I'm going to, I'll clearly state that, hey guys, this build's been around for a while. So like if you're new to Diablo 4 and you're looking for an interesting build to play, this is the build for you. This build's been around for a while. There's nothing new about this build. I'll just give you that kind of exposition right before I start the build guide. And hopefully too, that maybe we get some hopefully we also get some sort of, I don't know, maybe there will be some build ingenuity, right? I feel like Sanctification does provide some sort of like build variety, but it's so swingy with the amount of things that you can get sanctified onto your gear that you might not be able to make a definite build that you can chase or create realistically. Like, you're really going to have to grind and strive towards, like farming items and getting the right sanctification on. Like, I don't know if you guys saw there, but there was a huge list of things that you can sanctify onto your gear, and I wouldn't say they're build defining, but it's so swingy in what you can potentially get. I don't think you're really gonna have to. So basically, don't consider Sanctification as build defining, or like when it comes to making a build, even though it is. It's going to be too hard to get the specific sanctification that you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. It makes sense in my brain, but I don't think I'm explaining it properly enough. Do I use a mouse or a keyboard? I use both. But on my mouse, I don't know if you guys can see it. I use both. I don't know. Let me see if you got this in the camera view. Oh, can you guys see this? I'm going to die. Can you guys see this? Hold on, let's see if you guys can see this. Oh, my mouse is up here. I'm walking into dangerous territory. 1 second. So I use both. 1 second. I just don't want to get creamed here. 1 second. Yeah, so I use both. I don't know if you guys can see this here. You can probably see this. I have a macro mouse, right? So all of my hotkeys are on the, I think I got this for like, I'm from Canada. I got this for like $70 in Canada. I believe it's the Death Adder Razor mouse, but it has macro keys. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I literally have 12 buttons at my disposal on my thumb here. So essentially I can also hit them on the keyboard as well. So I use both. I use keyboard and mouse, but all my hotkeys are on my mouse, right? So I have if that's a pro tip, guys, if you guys are out there watching this right now, and if you want like a little bit of like a ease of access in terms of playing this game, there's macro mouse. It's called a macro mouse, and Razer makes it. It's like 80 bucks Canadian. So I don't know what that translates to for wherever you're from, guys, but it is it's fairly on the cheaper side for like a decent mouse. But yeah, I use both. So I'm pretty much just spamming spacebar, which is my evade, and then I'm spamming my abilities on my mouse. Well, I'm not necessarily spamming them. It's making sure that when they're off cooldown, I'm using them in the right order. When you get a chance, be sure to, if you're not, but if you try Russian Claw with the controller, yeah, it might be good. I'm also looking at like doing eternal builds for people, man. I feel like I saw a lot of like, I don't know if you know, Vern, but like every time there's like a Diablo 4 video that comes out, I thoroughly like research. I read the comments, man, like on everybody, like whether it's like Woody's video, clip this, you know, Rob, you know, I don't really pay attention too much to Rax anymore. He's kind of on a different path. But I'm trying to think of any other big creator. I think like right now that's the guys on my Rolodex in terms of content creators. I'm trying to think if there's anyone else I'm missing. Oh, Loadburger's cool. He's like an up and coming guy. He's a cool guy. I like his streams. But yeah, I see a lot of talk in the comments, like, you know, what happens to Eternal players. Like I might be making some Eternal player videos too. Just kind of like something new, right? Be innovative. Like I said, if there's something I always say about this game, guys, is I absolutely love Diablo 4. Like I love the franchise. I love playing this game. I genuinely want to see it do good, but I'm not a partner program content creator, so like I'm always going to be 100. I'm always going to keep it 100 with everyone watching. I'm not going to sugarcoat or glaze or anything like that. I'm going to play the game. I'm going to give you guys my honest feedback. Again, take it with a grain of salt because it's my opinion. And also take it with a grain of salt because Diablo 4 is just a video game at the end of the day, you know? So if it works out that a season is just kind of like buns and it doesn't work out, like it is what it is. Just, I would suggest just playing a different game at that point. But again, yeah, I'll always keep it 100 with you guys, man. I will not BS you. Yeah. I noticed you really in turn with the communication flow of the comment section. You really find out so much more from the comments. Yeah, it's true, man. Yeah, it's very true. Very true. Well, here this is my point is Vern, is that every time, so I always see these feedback videos and I always see these people talking and these content creators. I guess I look at the partner program content creators as my peers. I guess that's the safest way to look at it, right? Like I'm not a partner program content creator, but I always look at them as my peers, right? Like, you know, I have respect for everybody out there. I'm not, you know, I have respect for everybody, whether you're a player, content creator, whatever the case may be. But like I really I mean, I think if you genuinely care about a game and you make content for it, you know, I think the least you could do is read the comments on the videos and actually try and be like, you know, a bigger voice for the community. You know, that's essentially what I'm trying to do. Is like I see the comments, like it's undeniable. I'm not going to say something that people aren't saying. You know, and I'll put it in my own words, of course, because I can only speak for myself. But I really try to be a bigger voice for the community. You know, there's a bigger community out there. There's blasters, there's casual players, there's casual blasters. That's what I consider myself. There's people that are new to the game. There's people that are old vets. You know, there's people that are coming from different games over to Diablo 4. So like I consider all of it when it comes to feedback for this game, right? So I feel like sometimes the partner programs are kind of stuck in a position where they kind of have to, I'm not saying they have to say the game's good or whatever, but they might, you know, I guess it's a little different, right? Maybe their answers are a little bit more skewed in terms of what they can and can't say, whereas, you know, I'm just going to speak honestly, but it's never bitter. It's always the truth. You know, it's based on my opinion, right? But if I can make noise for the greater community, I mean, I love to, you know. I think there's a big community out there, people that play. I think regardless of what people say about Diablo 4, a lot of people still play this game. You know, a lot of people still tune in and watch the game. A lot of people still play it all together, like we all, you know what I mean? So I never want to sugarcoat or glaze the game if it's just not it, right? And I've stressed my opinion about season 11. I did the whole play the PTR, test PTR, provided my feedback. I made videos on it. I put it out there. You know, I've said what I've had to say. People have disagreed with me. Some have agreed with me. It's not the point. It's just that, like, you know, if you thoroughly enjoy playing Diablo 4 and if you're in the position and have the opportunity and privilege to, you know, make content on it, like, you better be 100% with it, right? It's doing no justice to sugarcoat it or glaze it, right? Just be yourself. just be yourself and just speak your opinion. You know, who knows? Who knows? Maybe they do see my videos. The developers, maybe they don't. Maybe they're. I mean, I don't get a lot of views, but it's not the point. The point is that, you know, if you got to speak up, and if you care about something, you got to say something, right? So that's pretty much it. Expressing what you're tapping into. It's true. Saga City with the usual shallow. Yeah, I guess so. That's definitely a poetic way to put it, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, man, I'm definitely doing my best there to make noise for the whole crew. Now, another thing too, I'm looking into, Vern, I don't know. I'm looking into like moderators. Like, I'm looking at how to get moderators and such. Here, once I'm done this, I'm gonna show you guys something too. I was talking about this a little bit earlier in the live stream, but I feel like I'll bring it up again. And another thing too that I'm doing here, the reason why I'm playing Diablo 4 this late in the season is because what I tend to do is when I feel like the season's kind of coming to an end and we're testing the PTR for the next season. Sometimes I come back, of course, after the PTR is done. But I also like to step away from the game so that when I come back to play it, I enjoy it. As much as I would love to live stream every Monday and Tuesday, and you know, play with the viewers every time. You know, of course, I have a full-time job, family, and all that. There's a lot to consider there, and I also like to just step away from the game and, like, you know, take a time out. You know, go outside, touch grass, you know, chill out with the family, and do other things too, right? As much as I love the game, I definitely want to make content for it. Like, I love making videos and live streams for Diablo 4, but, you know, real life exists too, so I try to do that as much as I can. I don't know where I was getting at with that point, but I guess I'm just trying to express how much I enjoy the game, and that even when you enjoy something like Diablo 4 as much as I do, or you do, sometimes it's okay to step away from it too and take a break. I think it's good to take a healthy break from it so that you can come back and enjoy it for sure. Do you make it? Oh yeah, that's. Yeah, hold on a second. That's actually what I'm going to show you in a second there, Vern. So here we go. We could chat up there for sure. One second. Yeah. Another thing too is, yeah, I tend to not, I don't do any kind of like live chats with anyone while I'm live streaming. Like, of course, off stream, it's all good. It's just, the truth is, I've learned from experience, like doing these live streams, you can't control what anyone says. And I believe in freedom of speech as well, you know, but you can't really control what anyone says. And sometimes if people go off script and say some wild stuff, that might heavily affect the channel, right? So I have to be cautious about that too. It's not that I don't want to like talk and communicate with you guys via like headsets and stuff like that. It's just that when you're on live and on YouTube, you know, there's specific rules, right? So I don't mind chatting with you guys for sure, but it would be off stream if anything. But speaking of Discord, yes. So I think this has been in the channel. We've talked about this so many times, but yes, I made it. So it's called the Diablo 4 fam server. I might change. That's a name in progress. So the truth is, I know nothing about how Discord works, and I got to do some research. But I'm going to be looking at getting some moderators, hopefully from the community, if you guys are interested. And but I am working on it, so I do have it here. This is like, I've just created the server, nothing more, nothing less. But I am working on making a server so that I can include this in the videos that I make too. So if you guys want to come, if you guys just, you know, so essentially what I want to make is like a safe haven for everyone to come through. If you need help doing whatever XYZ in the game of Diablo 4, we'll have people that are like pros, and I'm pretty sure people that are like vets at the game, and or even if I can help, or if you can leave me a message, you know, I don't know how Discord servers work, but I'm working on it. I would appreciate help if anyone knows how Discord servers work. Yeah, oh, what's up, buddy? I saw your comment today, man. Good to see you. What's up, P? Yeah, man. And call you Post. Yeah, what's up, Post? Good to see you, man. Yeah, just talking about the Discord server. So we're getting the Discord server up. I'm looking at making moderators, having moderators on the channel. Yeah, I could definitely add you. Yeah, what we'll do, it's not officially up yet there, Vern. What I'll do is I'll make like an announcement in a live stream. Okay, cool. Yeah, sure. I can invite to server. Or how does it work, right? Because essentially what I want to do is I want to have it so I guess that's the link, right? I guess that's the link that you so that's what I want to do is I kind of want to copy that link into the into the chat or something like that. Like I want to get Nightbot going on the live stream. So effectively it's not ready yet. I do want to invite you, Vern. I just want to have it full-fledged and ready to go, right? So I have to do some research on it. I just want to kind of preview to you guys that I intend on launching the Diablo the Discord server come the new year. So like in 2026, I want to drop this so that we can all come together, chat and all this stuff. I can add it. Okay, cool. So I can add a link to. Okay, cool. So that's what I'll do. So if you're watching now, I'll make a bigger announcement, obviously. But if you're watching right now, what I'll do is in 2026, I don't like talking about plans before I actually do them, and this is one of the few things that I want to talk about before I do it, simply because I've been in so many live streams and I've had so many videos where people have asked me about making a Discord server. So and I think we've had chats ourselves on the live stream about making a Discord server. So this is essentially this is it in the beginning stages. So it is on my mind and I am planning on making it, but look out in January that this will go live, and then I'll start taking friend requests and I just want to figure out how it works before I launch it. I don't want to launch it prematurely and then it becomes nothing. Doubling down on what I was saying about I don't like talking about things before I actually do it. But this is something more for you guys. This is something I wanted to make for you guys, because I wanted you guys to see that. Yeah, I heard what you guys said, and if a Discord server would serve you guys in any way, I'm here for it, man. I just got to make sure that I get the right moderators and that we have a cool environment where everyone's collectively having a good time. It's like a safe haven for you guys to come chill out, find peace, and connect with other players, and we could start doing some really fun things on the Discord server. It looks like we can do giveaways, we can do time trials, speed runs, we could do a lot of stuff together. A lot of big dreams here for the server. So I want it to be something big. I don't want to talk you guys' ears off, but essentially all I wanted to say was it's in the works. Look out for it in January. It'll be going live. If you want to add me as a friend separately, I could show you how to set it up. Mine. Okay, cool. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we could chop it up, man. Just look for me. I'm gonna open it up and come January, we'll have that discussion for sure. Yeah. So I definitely just want to give just look out for me in January, man. I'm gonna see how the season starts. I'm going away for a bit in January, in December, and then I'm coming back near January. So when I come back in January, we'll hit the ground running with that Discord server. I definitely want to make a healthy Discord server for everyone, and I'm definitely gonna need some moderators. So if you guys are interested in moderating too, just let me know. I'll see how that works. Whoa, we finally got the full roll on this, but look, it's a good ring, double affix. I need it. Yeah, but post, I saw you Harambe time. Yeah. We had a Harambe build. I think it's here. Yeah, Harambe Meha. That was the payback build. That was pretty cool. Right now, just playing the Crushing Hands build. But yeah, we got 3 builds. Technically, Evade Eagle Spiritborn is going to be around forever. So this is definitely one. Then we got the Crushing Hands build. So I actually have the Crushing Hands build here for season 10. I never so here. So as you guys can see, I've been making builds for a while. I think honestly when I started making builds here. So February 7th, 2024. I think this might have been the inception. So season 3. So since season 1 I've been making builds on Mobalytics. And I've got builds all the way up until now. But there's some I didn't release. So yeah, the Russian Claw build, it didn't come to fruition for season 10. Neither did Sting Kong, which is a Stinger build. And then we had Haram's Palm, which is the Crushing Hands build that I wanted to make. So what I might do is maybe I'll take Stinger and Crushing Hand and Russian Claw and make them all builds for season 11. Something like that, you know what I'm saying? Keep it interesting on the build. But we got 3, and with the help of Vern, we got the Russian Claw build. Maybe let's see how it works out. And guys, go check out his channel again. I said it before, I'll say it again. Go check out Vern's channel. He's got a channel too. Discord's coming together. Yeah, honestly, and to be completely transparent, I just kind of threw together this live stream as I got home after work today. I just was like, I'm gonna make a thumbnail, gotta make a title. And then I just kind of changed up some settings just to make it relevant to season 11, and here we are, guys. So sometimes like some of the coolest things happen when you're especially like in terms of like creating, when you just don't think about it, you just kind of like, you just do. I think there's a saying from a movie like that. It's like, don't think, just do. I think it's from like Top Gun or something like that, which is a really cool saying. Sometimes, yeah, you just do, just go, man. Just do it. Nike. I'm gonna go off here at 7:30, so I got some time. I'll play a little bit and then I'll get off. But yo, thanks for coming through, everybody, man. It looks like we had a pretty good live stream too. Looks like we had wow, we had a lot of views tonight. Cool. Haven't had a lot of views in a long time, and we got 6 likes on the channel, which is dope, guys. So thank you so much for coming through and dropping a like. You don't have to like or subscribe to this channel ever, guys. Don't ever feel that way. If you like the content that you see though in the live streams and such, just make sure that you turn on notifications so that anytime that I go live or I post something, if you guys like the content, like what you see, you get notified and you can watch it, right? You can know when it's available. Yeah, thank you for that though. If you guys did drop a like, thank you so much. Definitely lets me know that I'm doing a good job, and I say it every time. And my streaming schedule is typically Mondays and Tuesdays. That's when I've got like an 80% chance to stream. Just simply, I have a family, kids, work. So that's typically the best time that I have to try and stream. I do my best to try and stream as frequently as possible. Sometimes it doesn't work out, so sometimes you might not see me on the Monday and Tuesday. Sometimes I live stream on Friday or Saturday or Sunday as well. Also, with the season kind of dying down, we're at the end of season 10 here. I just didn't really have the urge to stream it anymore. But man, what a season though season 10 was. Season 10 lasted all the way to November. I was playing this up until the end of November there, and then I stopped playing for a bit. Just took some time off to take a breather. I played some other games, played some Call of Duty. I played the new Marvel game, which was okay. But yeah, definitely. Thanks, guys, for coming through and just chilling, man, watching the live stream. Man. It looks like you guys are definitely interested in the Diablo 4 stuff. So this will always be a staple on the channel. PoE 2 looks pretty sick too, guys. So our fallback plan here is if Diablo 4 Season 11 kind of just becomes booty, we'll probably I'm interested in looking at PoE 2. There's a huge time investment though when it comes to playing PoE 2. Like there's a huge time investment. It's more of a time sink in my opinion, unless they've changed things since I last played. But I'm interested in looking into it again and giving it a go. I mean, that Druid looks absolutely awesome. I have a funny feeling everyone's going to be playing Druid come the PoE launch, but I'll stick to my monk or try a different class for sure. Because there's some overall just buffs coming through as well, which is pretty cool. What a season though season 10 was, guys. Probably the best season that Diablo 4, if not the best season Diablo 4 ever launched. It's a shame to see the Chaos Uniques go and the Chaos Perks and such, but man, what a season. I had such a good time playing this season. And on Thursday, I don't even know if I'll be able to live stream on launch, just simply because it's dropping at 8:30 at night, and most human beings, if majority of people have work the next day. So I don't know how that's going to work. I'll see if I can swing it though. I'll see. I would love to be able to just to run it back and play it, but we'll see. It might be more likely the Friday or the Friday night, like a late night stream on Friday, something like that. We'll see. And I always open up the party to the community too. So if you guys look above the webcam there, it's got my battle tag. So if you want to add me on BattleNet and you need help with anything, whether that's like leveling questions, anything, builds, anything you guys need, I got you. Just shoot me a friend request on BattleNet there. My battle tag is Jadiro1778, and I'd be more than happy to help you guys, man. So whatever you need, even if it's just questions, I got you. But yeah, I love running it back with the team, and sometimes I'm willing to play with viewers as well. We usually have those live streams. That's the majority of what I like to do is live stream and help people play. Yeah, this particular one I was just theory crafting, and I was just kind of getting back into the swing of things. I haven't played Diablo 4 in a few weeks, but it's pretty cool. Wow. All right. Let's see if we can do a pit 100, and then I'll call her. I don't think I can. We'll see. I don't know if I can do it with this build, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't think I can, but we'll try. And I try to set, I know there's like ads on YouTube and stuff like that. I set it to low. So you guys don't have to like sit through ads every time. I know that can be a pain. But, you know, is what it is. I wish there was an option that maybe you could like switch it off. I don't know if you can. I don't know how YouTube would feel about that, but yeah, you guys also vote on the poll. Let's see. All right, looks like people have high hopes, man. That's good. I'm glad to see everyone's on the positive side in terms of season 11. I've been a little bit pessimistic about season 11, but that's honestly how I feel. I can't make it up. That's how I feel. I feel like what I'm seeing and what we're getting is aligning. I really hope though that in the last video I did a review on the campfire chat and like what I saw the devs speak about and all that. And the last thing I said before the video ended was I hope I'm wrong. Like I hope I'm wrong about what season 11 looks like it's going to be. And I hope that it's a good season, man. I hope we got a great season coming through. And I'll try to be as consistent as possible with the live streams coming new season. We'll see. But maybe that'll give me more time to make more of those like fundamental builds. I think it'll be a cool thing to look into. Man, this build's strong, eh? Holy. I don't even think we could be able to push the level 100. We're doing pretty good though. Like no mythic uniques, just cranked gear and billions of damage. All right. Yeah, hopefully season 11 is better than it looks. Hopefully. What's really bummer about the season 11 though is that the tower is not dropping. I mean, like I know for the casual audience like myself, you know, casual blaster, casual audience, like we're not really going to be looking at placing anywhere high in the pit, right? There's obviously going to be people that like buy their gear and buy gold and like, you know, on day 2 or day 3 they're going to be like pushing crazy numbers, right? So we know that's the reality, but it would have been cool just to have like another end game experience. You know, it's been cool in that regard. But I was looking at the PoE 2 launch of what they're offering in the season that they're dropping. I was like, man, wow, looks pretty interesting. It's like it's like a build it yourself dungeon that they're making with like crazy loot drops and like I don't know, it looks really cool. And there's also rumors that the Paladin might be dropping for season 11. That'd be insane, bro. If they dropped the Paladin on season 11, that'd be insane. They did like a shadow drop, that'd be crazy. I think the Diablo 4 community would be in such disbelief. Like we've never seen anything that cool or crazy come from the developers yet. That'd be really cool though. Like we're just watching the Game Awards and they're like, yeah, just so you know, the Paladin is live now. As of 8:30 EST, you'll be able to, or PST, we'll be able to play the Paladin, man. Yeah, really looking forward to the Paladin. Yeah, really cool. Almost done here. Okay. Man, I just got really hungry. Okay, here we go. Show me the money. Boom. Let's see how we do a boss damage though. A pit 100. All right. Here we go. Oh, Lilith's up. Lilith can one-shot us. You gotta avoid Lilith like the plague. Oh. And we're done, bro. Sick. Sick way to end the night. Let's just crank this up to 100. 99. You get achievement for doing a level 100 glyph. We have a Paragon point? Oh my gosh. Unreal. Unheard of. Let's put that Paragon point to work. Where we at? Where we at? And more intelligence? Sure, let's do it. Cool. All right, guys. I think that's it for me. Just want to say a big thank you to everyone that came through tonight. Vern, thank you for chatting it up, man. We made some sick builds. Actually, let's go check this stuff out before we go. So yeah, so tonight, let's get, this is basically the summary of the live stream tonight, is that we were able to go to Mobalytics. Guys, go check out Mobalytics. It's a great build tool for everyone and everyone that plays Diablo 4. We managed to make 3 builds tonight on the channel. So this might be, look at, likely seeing these kind of builds coming from me for season 11. If you're still playing season 10, I got a whole bunch of builds over there for you. And if you're on the Eternal Realm, I probably got some builds that don't matter. But we're looking into making Eternal builds going forward. Yeah, so we got all that done, and thanks to Vern for helping us put together the Crushing Claw, Rushing Claw build. Hopefully it comes to fruition, and we could see this actually live in game. That'd be dope. I'd be really looking forward to seeing that stuff. Definitely want to bring back Crushing Hands. I'm a Harambe guy, man. I'm a Gorilla Spirit guy forever. It's my favorite Spirit Hall. I just like the Gorilla the best. It's just a rule of cool thing. And of course, we got the Eagle Evade Spiritborn. We'll try and work out some other builds as well, but I might be doing more core content when it comes to Diablo 4 going through this season. Again, we also have the Diablo 4 fam server going up sooner than later. Look for this in January, guys. I'll be definitely putting this in the description, and all the live streams will be somewhere on the screen or either in the chat, something like that. Definitely going to up the production here on the channel, guys. And yeah, other than that, man, looking forward to season 11. Let's see what happens. I'm a little pessimistic about it. I don't know how long it's going to last or how good it's going to be, but we'll definitely see when season 11 starts. And if it happens to be, a bun season, we'll just move on to PoE 2 or something like that. But I'll stay faithful and for Diablo 4 until it gives me a reason to try another game. And I think season 11 is that season for me where I go, okay, maybe it's time to start playing something else. But we'll see. I have faith that, maybe I'm wrong, and I hope I'm wrong. Again, I want to see Diablo 4 do good. I love the franchise. It's an awesome game. I love to see it. I love it. It's a fun game to play, man. It's definitely got a cool community too, man. You guys are the best. So just want to say thank you guys for coming through as always. Again, Vern, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, Vern, for coming through and chatting. Oh, I lost the live stream there. My bad. Yeah, Vern, thank you so much for coming through and chatting. You definitely helped me today, man. Thank you so much, bro. I always appreciate your presence. And Post, thank you for coming through and chatting too. And then I think we had Tekken Lord. Yes, Tekken Lord. Thank you for coming through and chatting, man. I'm glad you enjoy the Mortal Kombat 1 content, man. That's dope. I'm glad you find it cool. But again, I got builds for you guys. If you guys ever have questions, please feel free to chat and let me know. If you don't feel comfortable chatting, again, I got all those Mobalytic builds over at Mobalytics for you guys. Just go check me out. Look for Jaguar. You'll find me there. They've changed around the whole interface here, which is dope too. Hopefully I can live stream tomorrow. I'm thinking the idea might be more along the lines of more build crafting, theory crafting, prepping for season 11. Maybe I can start looking into some Eternal builds. Maybe we'll try something like that tomorrow. But I'll do my best to be on tomorrow live streaming too. So if you guys enjoyed tonight's live stream, come through tomorrow. Again, I have my battle tag above the webcam there. Battle tag is Jadiro 1778. If you guys want to add me on the socials here on Diablo 4, feel free to do so. I accept friend requests. And if you guys are ever looking for, you need help with anything, let me know. I'm more than happy to help. But yeah, I think that brings us to the end of the show here, guys. Again, we got 7 likes on the live stream, so thank you so much for liking the live stream. Again, you don't have to subscribe or like ever, guys. Just turn on notifications. That's my recommendation. Simply, if you just like the live streams and the content that you see on the channel, that's all I would recommend you do. That way, you know when I'm going live, or if you know if a new video drops, or whatever the case may be. But okay, I think that does it for me, guys. I'm your boy Jadiro. Sign out for now. Peace.